We have a treat for you today. We're going to bring on a very special guest for you. She's Kathy Peterson, a design expert with a passion for outdoor living and decorating. And I can't think of anyone more important to speak to right now as we're just kicking off summer. People are thinking more about outdoors decorating and entertaining. Let me tell you a little bit about Kathy. In all her designs, she loves using color to coordinate furnishings with outdoor lifestyles. She is the author of 5 decorating books. She offers her outdoor design knowledge and color inspirations in Great Outdoor Decorating Makeovers. She's also shared her expertise daily for 10 years on her national television show, Town and Country Crafts with Kathy Peterson, and now serves as a lifestyle correspondent on The Balancing Act on Lifetime. Television and magazines alike value her advice, as she's been a regular featured designer on HGTV, the Do-It-Yourself Network, the Discovery Channel, TNN and PBS, as well as Women's Day, Women's World, Better Homes and Gardens, and numerous other publications. We're just thrilled to have her on our program. Kathy, welcome. Welcome to Global Talk Radio.
Well, Kevin, I'm excited to be here too.
Well, let's jump right in. Tell us first a little bit about your book, Great Outdoor Decorating Makeovers.
Well, it actually is a budget-oriented book. There were approximately 20 to 25 before and after outdoor makeovers that I did on a budget of $250 or less.
Wow, a makeover on under $250.
So, I mean, it's using your imagination and just getting inspired with what you already have. And, if you have to go out and buy something new, then invest that money in something that's going to be durable for the outdoors. But, it's just a fun way to perk up your patio or your porch or your deck. I always ask my clients, I say, when you step outside on your porch, do you see an exclamation point? Or do you see a question mark?
Hey, tell us, you're obviously very creative. Now, on your show, Town and Country Crafts, you were there for 10 years. So what would you say your favorite outdoor craft from that show was?
Oh, wow. I did a whole montage of different types of crafting, everything from sewing to making art to sculpting to, just basically anything. I don't know that there would be any one particular favorite one because there's so many that I did, but we did make some outdoor, I guess you'd call them like prisms. We used broken stained glass that was user-friendly, and tied them together with wire and just made for a really pretty outdoor decoration.
Well, you're also a contributor now to Lifetime's The Balancing Act. What's your message to listeners? Do you have a theme?
Well, I'm pretty much the crafty, creative, home decor, lifestyle person there. They always come to me whenever they need, something creative to share with our audience. We're on Monday through Friday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, so it's a lot of time to fill. And I do everything from crafting to decorating to, how to choose colors and mix patterns, and it's pretty wide open.
What do you see when you see outdoor spaces?
Well, I'm so inspired by color, and it all comes together. We want to use plants and flowers that complement each other, that aren't fighting against each other color-wise. And basically the same thing carries out throughout if you're going to decorate your space for outdoor entertaining or rest and relaxation. Tie those colors. So, if you've got a deep seating sofa or a chair, and throw a beautiful cushion out there that kind of complements the flowers and that sort of thing. So, I'm inspired by all things, whether it's flying or growing out of the ground.
Now, tell me, also, congratulations, by the way, on your first exclusive line of patio furniture.
Thank you.
I believe that's called the Kathy Peterson Inspirations Outdoor Lifestyle. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Tell us a little bit about that, and I understand you partnered with cedarstore.com.
Sure did. It's a whole collection of outdoor furniture, from everything from deep seating to cafe, table and chair sets to Adirondacks. It's a mix of everything, but what's really cool about it is that it's made out of cypress. So it's really going to weather well. And what even makes it even more inspiring for me is that there's 15 colors that you can choose from. on any one particular piece that you choose or a whole collection. And so you can order it pre-painted, or if you prefer, they'll send it to you unfinished, and you can paint it yourself.
Well, I think I definitely like to have you guys do it. Tell me.
Well, it's kid-friendly paint, so that's really, really important, especially with families, and there's a lot of outdoor activity outside, but the colors are really spectacular. They really are.
Well, tell me a little bit more about your use of colors. What are you trying to bring out in furniture?
I just try to bring out what comes naturally outdoors, and that is just nature itself. I think a lot of people are so afraid of color on furniture that they think of wood furniture as just, it's got to be the color of the wood. Well, that's okay, but what's wrong with adding a splash of color on your furniture outdoors? That can become the focal point of your garden or your patio, and can be complemented by your surrounding areas. I mean, you've got a green background with your grass, and so why not pop it out with, maybe a bright yellow or a bright orange, or even a hot green, or, or anchor it with black. It's pretty much endless what you can do with it. And people respond to color. When you walk into a room and you go, wow, it's because of color.
Well, you've just turned the question mark into the exclamation mark.
That's right, exactly.
Do you have a favorite piece in your collection?
I love them all. I love them all. I am a big front porch swing kind of person, and I love benches, and I also love the deep seating. The deep seating, by the way, if you're not familiar with that term, is pretty much what you would consider a love seat that is deep set and has deep cushions in it. So it's going to be extremely comfortable to sit in, very durable. So it's almost like taking the inside to the outside and adding so much more comfort to that. So I like all those pieces, but I think those three are probably one of my favorites.
Wonderful. Well, where can we find out more about you guys? I guess we don't have to go into a showroom. Can we find you on the internet and order that way?
Yep. Exclusively on the internet. You can go to Kathy Peterson Inspirations.com, and it's Kathy with a K. And you can see all the color choices there. And then, of course, cedarstore.com also has a lot of other furniture available as well.
That's wonderful. We've been speaking with Kathy Peterson. Again, the website, Kathy, was KathyPetersonInspirations.com. Is that right?
That's right.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about what you're doing with us, and have a happy summer.
Thank you, Kevin. Make sure that you decorate your outdoor space now, okay?
Will do, with an exclamation mark.
Send me a picture.
Will do.
Okay, thanks.